What's up guys, my name is Micah and this is going to be the 21st video in the 2D iPhone game programming series. In this video we are going to finish up the hero class. So there is not this little bug we have here where the hero can float over these blocks indefinitely. So this is kind of a problem and that's what we're going to fix. So to get started we can just close out of the iOS simulator, go into the ML Hero implementation file, and we're going to add a Boolean variable. So do @interface ML Hero, these parentheses, make sure you put that @end in there. And do @property bool is jumping. So this is going to let our ML Hero class know when the ML Hero is jumping, so we can stop him from jumping again when he is jumping. So in our jump method, we're going to say if the hero is not jumping, then we can apply that impulse there. And along with that, we need to set the hero to is jumping as well, because we have applied that impulse. Now we need a way to equals yes, that's important. We need a way to determine when the hero has stopped jumping. So we're going to make one more method. It's going to be called the land method. And all this is going to do is it's going to set the self.isJumping to equal no. We're going to put this in our header file, void land, and now we are going to go into our myScene implementation file. Now we actually are going to cover this skPhysics contact deal because we need to know when the hero touches the ground, because that's when we know the hero has landed and should be allowed to actually jump again. So we are going to first check if the hero has hit the ground. If he hasn't hit the ground, we're going to check if he's hit an obstacle. So we're going to say if contact.bodyA.name equals ground, or contact.bodyB.name equals ground. All this junk in here is going to be if the hero contacted the ground. Now, what's kind of annoying with this contact thing I found is it doesn't actually, you can't actually know which body is going to be the hero and which body is going to be the ground. So that's why we have to check for body A being the ground and body B being the ground. And because the ground and the obstacles don't actually interact with one another, we know that if one of these is true, it means that it's the hero that is interacting with it and nothing else. So we're going to say, if this happens, we're going to do hero land. We're going to call that method. Then we're going to say else. We know that because the only other type of contact we have is the obstacle, we know that it's going to be game over otherwise. So it's giving us an error here. Oh, I think it's because we need to contact.bodyB.name type skPhysics body. Okay, so these right here, the bodies are actually the physics bodies of the nodes. They're not actually the nodes themselves. So we need to access the nodes from the physics body. So to do that, we're going to do bodyA.node.name and bodyB.node.name. So now we have this working here. After we we use the is_equal function for strings instead of the equals. Xcode likes it when you use this is_equal. It's actually even better to use the is_equal to string method when you're kind of checking for the equality of two strings. So we're going to do that here. We're going to take out. This is actually pretty standard with all programming languages. I should have caught that before I actually started. But this way, you guys, maybe you will better know how to distinguish between the strings and actual integer comparisons. So now that we have that, we should be good to go here. So we're going to run this. And you're going to see now, if you try to jump, you can't jump twice. If you jump once, It looks like we can't actually jump again though when the hero lands. And actually no, I think this is because we need to set the name of the ground if body a.node.name is equal to ground. So let's see here. We're going to go into our ML world generator. Actually, let's check. Maybe this will be good. I'm not actually going to redo this video just because it might be good to see, for you guys to see just how I go through and check with check errors. I'm not sure if that'll be useful, but hopefully it will. So I'm going to put an nslog message in here just called called, just to check if this is being called at any point. I don't think it actually is. So, and it looks like this is not getting called, and that's our problem. So we are going to go into the ML world generator where we created our ground, and it looks like the ground, we set the name property, so that's not the problem. Contact.bodyA physics body. Let's see here. I might have to go into the API reference. That's usually the next thing that I do. So I'll do sk physics body, search it in here, and it looks like that would get the physics category. Oh, okay, I know what's going on. If we go back into our ML hero class, you're going to see we put this little tilde squiggly in here. So it's not actually going to even access the ground, or it's not going to call the didBeginContact method when the hero hits the ground. So we need to delete that. We can go back into the MyScene file, delete this nslog message, and now we can call this, and I think we should be good. Okay, so now you can see we can jump, and we can't jump more than once, and we are the hero is now complete, and there shouldn't be any errors in here. So thank you guys for watching. We will cover sound effects in the next video.